2 girls 1 horse. How to get that smell out of my gaming chair. A common problem that most people have is that their gaming chairs start to smell. Mine has started to smell of pop. This is very unpleasant and my girlfriend has started whining about it recently, which makes me angry. I've tried wiping it down with wet wipes and the smell doesn't seem to leave. Any advice? How do you guys get rid of the smell? Improve your own hygiene. Sitting on things should not generate smell like that at all with proper hygiene. Wow, very judgmental community here. A duck stick and very generous neighbors. I'm an emergency room nurse and I once had a 450 to 500 pound female patient who had a bunch of abrasions on her abdominal panis. She was in the emergency room for something else. I asked her about it and she nonchalantly answers, "Oh, that's from the duck stick." And I respond, "You're what?" She says back, "The duck stick. I'm trying to get pregnant and our neighbors hold up my stomach with a wood plank so my husband can get in there. So, her next door neighbors stand on either side of her pushing a 2x4 piece of lumber to hoist her large belly up and out of the way while her husband has sex with her. Working as an emergency room nurse for years has given me a lot of answers in life. The old design was terrible. The new X design and branding is sleek and futuristic. It's a game changer. Twitter was old and obsolete. Guys don't. This person has a humiliation finish. GM. I commit tax fraud to extreme lengths. This looks like 2 actors taking a break during a guy porn shoot. I'm at a loss for words. These anti-ripe pants are essentially undergarments which come fitted with prosthetic male genitals, which proudly bulge from between the woman's legs. It's hoped that by wearing them, potential rapists are fooled into thinking the wearer is a man or transgender, thus reducing their inclination and motivation for assault. Won't stop priests. You can choose a superpower, but the first person to reply can choose a side effect. Midas touch that icon switch on and off. Tentacular torsion. Bruh, why the duck is this in YouTube? 10 hours of soft lolly breathing. You watched it all. If anyone could please help make this picture more headshot worthy, I would be so grateful. Thank you in advance. What movie changes its plot if you add a random R somewhere in its title? Planet of the Apes. This 19-year-old is 2020's most beautiful woman in the world. I beg to differ. You gonna be begging for a while. What is the biggest mistake you did not make as a teenager? I'm the first woman in my family to beat teen pregnancy. Kick that baby's ass. Duck them kids. In high school, I was having sex with my girlfriend at her parents' house while they were at work. We hadn't quite got to the climax per se, but we were neck on the bed. Boom. Her mom comes through the door obviously sad, sees us, and walks to her room and starts crying. Turns out her grandpa had her mom came home to break the news. I could only just leave. Your grandpa died. So did my Dana. Thanks, Janet. I was on a Boy Scout campout and this kid kept hitting me with his bamboo stick, so I broke it in half and threw it away. He then decided to spit in my eye, so I proceeded to steal his bag of peanuts while he wasn't looking and filled the bag with my pee. I let it soak for a bit, then poured the pee out, and I let the bag dry in the sun for the rest of the day. The next morning I placed the bag back in his tent and watched him eat the whole bag. He periodically looked at the peanuts a little confused, but he ate the whole bag of like 30 plus of them. It was excellent revenge. Men seeing anything that walks. Don't exclude paralyzed girls like that, bruh. Anything that walks, crawls, leaps, flies, peeps, breaths, optional. Optional? Whoever decided to turn Lois into a tomboy needs a major raise. Lord knows I just got one. Why were you bullied? Having big babs in middle school. Same. But my mum always said I was a beautiful boy. Enough pun for today. Japanese porn star drowns into semen while filming bukkake scene. There is a tragic sense of grief today as Japan's adult movie industry is mourning over the loss of a popular actress who died in an accident while shooting a scene for an upcoming film. The second worst incident of to see men drowning after Pearl Harbor. when my ex said he didn't know if he could ever have a daughter because changing her diaper might turn him on. Same. Could you repeat that? I love the way it felt when you squeeze it with your hand and rub it all over your body. Catty middle schooler attacks guy kid for no reason. Guy kid is twice his size and still lost. He can't hit straight. Dealt battle. The only way Captain Marvel can defeat Shazam is by accusing him of sexual assault. He can counter that by transforming back into a miner and accusing her of Philadelphia. Do you own a baseball bat for home self-defense? If so, place a sock over the top of the bat now. If an intruder grabs it, they only pull off the sock, leaving you the ability to strike them again. I wrapped in my cram sock. Not only does he not take the bat out of my hands, he also has plus 50% chance of STD plus 100% chance of being infected with a gem, not to mention the emotional damage. Open Heineken. I have become drunk, the driver of the cars. Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, I eat meat. We exist. I feel like this is a setup for an oral sex punchline. I thought the J spot was where all the homies hung out at. I mean, technically it is depending how you look at it. When I was little, I really liked Alien X, so innocently looked for Alien X videos and ruined my childhood. Same. I innocently searched for Ben 10 Alien X Hardcore BDSM there some with Gwen Alien Buckaken and was shocked about the result. We are doing a scientific research right now, and we need your honest answer, for males only. Which coordinates do you pass in? G13. The CEO of the company released a statement after her tragic death. Womanize after falling into large meat processor at work. She really put her heart into her work, also her lungs, kidneys, intestines, etc. The Goliath Birdeater, Theraphosa blondi, the largest spider in the world. Not the largest spider. I did 15 grams of mushrooms and I saw the celestial spider, and that thing was massive. Wanted to snack energy from me until I told it to stop. Then it began to just degrade and insult me for 4 hours. My owner will be back soon. Don't worry, the AC is on, and it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Tesla lets people from the outside know the pets are safe inside. What if a blind person sees that cat in the car and can't read it? We all owe her an apology. If she had dysentery, I would follow her around with a waffle cone. Sleep while she stares at you for $2 million, or marry your third ad. Free $50 cash, link in bio. I'm ready to invite her to my bed. Smash. Next question. A Taiwanese prison inmate that was serving a life sentence committed suicide in his cell. This was found on the wall. So that's honey jail. You get pushed into 2030 for 10 minutes and you get one Google search. What you looking for? Winning lotto numbers from the last 7 years. Brazilian fetish pan. He probably seasoned his wife's ace before eating it. You know, the internet used to be a safe place for people to consume videos of beheadings, farmers getting danked by livestock, a Dada cup being shared by 2 young ladies. Now this vile shit starts showing up, and we all wonder why the youth of today are a train wreck. Viewing the cup was a rite of passage. The difference between my brother and I's tan. Dude's family adopted a mannequin. Fun fact, both Barbie and Oppenheimer dropped their first product in Japan. This is what the Mona Lisa would look like today according to AI. The Mona Lisa. What is the worst first and last name combination? Adolf Hitler. Is this physique attainable at age 81? Bro has more abs than years to live left. The future is looking greener with these new biodegradable water bottles. Wait, do we snack at men's and women's soccer now? This is bad. It is because we pay them the same now. People who got unasked needs. How did you answer? Dad, this needs to stop. Wait, that's a good point. You can just ask for some really specific stuff, like a sadistic F-boy in a Curl-Alita dress injecting dogs into the clock of an abased, quadruple amputee F-boy, and it can just produce on the spot. Have you considered searching for Jesus? Hint about Jesus? Not really, but now I'm curious. What's this sexual fetish you've wanted to try, but never had the courage to? Role playing. She's a dirty little Porsche 911, and I'm her overpriced gas pump. First she pulls up, then she says honk, honk, open the gas tank, gives me a credit card, and I fill her up, premium. Hey girl, you be the ocean, I'll be a poorly constructed submarine and violently implode in your depths. What a waste. Every day, I jazz into my morning protein shakes in order to Ouroboros my gains and ensure nothing is wasted, and this trainer fella is filling heat cheeks every session, just glopping his gains away in some moist mouth. Some trainer that guy is. Loser. I pee in the shower. Taking a crap is a no-no. Tried it once, and it didn't work out. You just have to step on it to smush it through the drain. Do it at the beginning of the shower obviously. Ye old waffle stomp. One character is need for the entire movie. What movie do you make this change to and what character is it? Harry Potter, Dumbledore. You seem to be laboring under the delusion that I was going to, what was the phrase? Come quietly? I cracked an egg that looks like a cartoon rodent. Disney is going to sue the duck out of this chicken. Why are they so small? There seems to be a frightening number of mini dead humans in SpongeBob. Kids up, are ya ready kids? Drowns them. EDP 445 Treks Live. Original video. There's gonna be wars in prison. Fought over that giant cupcake he got there. For example, using my username, it would be Brother Stereo 666 get the heavy flamer. When we play Space Marine 2 multiplayer or co-op we should address each other as brother, and then the player's username. Brother F Boy Pounder 69. I require backup. My father used to buy these One Piece DVDs when I was young. They had the Alabaster arc in them. He always watches it with me. He loved this duck so much. It made him happy, made us happy. I used to masturbate watching Pun on the big TV when I'm alone. I hate this goofy ace duck so much. Successfully stopped masturbating. I have been talking to a girl these past days, and it has stopped my addiction for masturbating by a lot actually. Whenever I think about Pan or other women, she just comes into my mind and it then feels just wrong then. Never thought a girlfriend would be my way out. Also something I want help with is that, even though I stopped masturbating intentionally, it just happens at night, and is really annoying. So is there like a way I can stop it, or do I have to masturbate, so that it doesn't happen at night which is really annoying? Remind me 7 days. Sloth bears are mean as duck. I'll never forget the video one ripping an Indian farmer to shreds. Those duckers are mean. Why would you watch that? It was a difficult but rewarding fap. Just woke up from sleep paralysis. Bruh, that shit horrifying. Lol. I sleep on my back with my nut put, so when my sleep paralysis demon does anything, I get bricked and duck her. Or him. I don't know it. I'm sorry but r/cursed comments. You can only pick one. Choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. That gun. That gun. I guess it depends on how you want to solve your loneliness with. Barbenheimer has passed $1 billion. Barbie, $700 million. Oppenheimer, $300 million. They can almost afford Mbap. POV. You just spent 6 hours in the bar and remembered your 2-year-old son has been in the car in the blazing heat. Don't worry, you can make a new one. So much history on his body to share with the ladies. Amal Haji is probably the world's dirtiest man because he hasn't bathed in 60 years. He eats rotten animal carcasses and he smokes faces out of a pipe. Note, he's single and looking for love. Snow skiing that good shot. Raise your hand if you know Anakin and Padme are ducking. Anakin, please lower your hand. Anakin looks so happy too. My thoughts dwell on your mother. What you doing? Those were faker than Santa. Wait, Santa is fake. Don't tell me the Tooth Fairy and Hotler are fake too. Hotler was fake. Yes. Duck, not my childhood hero. Why can't England and the USA play chess? No idea, because the US has no towers and the UK has no queen. We live in a society. Singaporean life coach hopes to woo a girl with VIP Taylor Swift tickets. Life coach can't get any catty in his life. I, female 24, spend months telling my GP something isn't right. He didn't listen. This is the stage 4 tumor they found at the hospital now. This is not mildly infuriating. Nigga, you got brain cancer. You are gonna die. Slight inconvenience. I dare say I'm even miffed. A minor kerfuffle, if you will. Florida's Department of Education. Sleeves develop skills which, in some instances, could be applied for their personal benefit. They get natural resistance to slash damage. Me spontaneously gaining consciousness at age 4. That moment you realize you exist and experience life in first person. If you eat the special soap under the sink, you can have the third person. What's the most ducked up thing you've done? Paw cigarettes. Peeped in a plastic bag, left it on the porch for a week. It was May. Smashed dried up peep into pod dust. Bought cigarettes I know the individual smoked. Emptied one and filled it with pod dust. Left pack in their car. They threw up when they lit it. Don't duck with family. Their inclination and motivation for salt won't stop priests. 2 words. Fut, buck. Nate Higgers would like to know your location. Dig Big would like to know yours. Dooga Sadie already has both of your locations. Run. Jill Hughes wants to know your location. Taylor Swift makes music for girls who give teethy head. Me. Vladimir Gluten. He looks miserable like my ex. I'm going to fill him with cheese and eat him whole like my ex. What the media hides. WANA is a weak unit and it doesn't pose any treat. The deployment of the PMC in Belarus is not worthy of attention. Chief of Estonian Intelligence. Dude looks like he has ads. I need to get this off my chest because I feel like I'm losing my mind right now and I need to let this out. I ducked up bad. The title says it all. I, 29 male, decided to go to a supply store to pick up a few things. Once I'm there I start looking for what I need. While looking for a hair product I see this person who at the time I thought was an adult wearing a particular set of glasses I was looking to get. So I strike up a conversation with her. We talked about eyeglasses and hair product. The conversation went well. Once we left the store, I decided to shoot my shot and ask for her number. Then she drops the bomb and tells me she was 16. My stomach dropped and I felt a sense of panic. I felt like such a weirdo. I immediately apologized to her and I left. I have never felt so embarrassed in my life. Thank God no one was around to see my major duck up. I feel so disappointed in myself. Too long. Didn't read. My dumbass mistakenly asked for a minor's number. When you knew her age, you apologized and left her alone. You're not a creep. Don't brat yourself up about it. Unless he apologized by saying, sorry, I didn't realize you were that old. And the she gets killed because the man is transphobic. And then raped. He's a necrophile. And then eaten because he's a cannibal. And then she gets ducked again because he has a shut fetish. What a terrible day to have eyes. This belongs here too. Let's call it Reddit poetry. Oh yeah, I remember last year I said the day before school started last year I said I'll go to school if the queen nice jokingly. That day was September 7th 2022. Hey baby, are you stereo madness? Because I will beat you when I'm bored. When my mom was a girl, she put a dried bean in her nose. It was stuck up there so long that the moisture caused the bean to germinate. The doctor had to remove the tiny plant from her sinus. Does that make the plant your sibling? Her first baby. And it was an Adorshian too. My mom killed my dad last night. Yes, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel and help me share. What's the best thing to say if your parents walk in on you jacking off? Get out or get weird. Ayo. Country roads, take me home. To the place I belong. West Virginia. Mount me mama. This is a reference to people hiding Jews under the floorboards in East Germany. The NIS officer is able to deduce that Ben is hiding his sister under the floorboards because they have milk in the fridge but no cows, which means he is milking his sisters. Abigail Shapiro, famously large breasts. I regret that I read the explanation. Died a month after joining the school. Drunk driver plowed into a group of us waiting at the bus, hitting about 6 of us, me and her included. I rolled over the bonnet and was basically unscathed. She was turned into paste under the lorry and it was ducking awful to see. Say happy cake day. Happy cakes day. Happy cake day. Be him. Beat a child almost to death. Get in prison. Women donating $1 million to bail him out of prison. Get model job after prison. Is marrying billionaire daughter. Is cheating on billionaire with ex. Billionaire forgives him. Look don't matter. If you wanna get somewhere in life you gotta work for it. Right guys? Kim Jong-un always looks like he's just seen a street performer and he's either very impressed or very unimpressed.